Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another show. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother, Alex, and we are your hosts of this week's episode of the GAJ Podcast. Welcome to another week, everybody. And it has been a week. It's actually been a good week. Well, for me anyway. I got to go see Mom and Christine and Paul for a little bit. Quick visit. Had to take care of some things, so I didn't really get to see any other family outside of our mom and our sister and brother-in-law. But it was still a good week and got a lot done. Got some things done that I needed to get done, and then some things that Mom needed help with. So it was good. It was good. But anyway, we are on season 2, episode 10. And if you notice, JR's still not here because he's chasing snow. By the way, if you've been with us before, thanks for checking us out or coming back. If you're new, thank you for checking us out. Either way, we'd love to get a comment from you in the form of a wavy emoji and or any ideas that you'd like to share with us or comments or whatever. We are leading off with our usual first segment, and we call it Mom Spaghetti. And I'll be honest, I've got quite a bit to share, but Alex, I'm going to let you go first. Do you have anything cool? Did you find anything interesting that is worth sharing?
No, we're recording on a Saturday, and that's usually my Filipino food day.
Yeah, did you get anything?
So, of course I did.
Attaboy. You sharing or? There you go. What do we got? I
pretty much get some of the similar stuff from week to week. There's always going to be, what we have here is going to be, on the right we have menudo, which looks very soupy and oily.
It looks really soupy.
In the picture. And then on the left we have chicken afritada, which also looks a little soupy.
Okay. Yeah, that looks a little soupy too.
But when you pour it out, it's not like that. When you pour it onto the rice and shit.
Just pour it on your rice. Yeah, let the rice absorb all of it, and that's makes for some tasty, tasty rice.
So that was my lunch. And then I had a lot of rice left over, so I saved it for dinner. I ended up making some oven-ready chicken bites. Nice. I just mix it in with rice.
There you go. And the rice has a little extra flavor with it, so that's cool.
Yeah, so has a little bit of menudo sauce.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's
all I ate today, other than a protein shake.
Well, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what? I just realized our music isn't playing, and I don't know why. There we go. That was weird. It was just spinning. Yeah, that looks good. Man, I was looking for either like a menudo or beef caldereta, and yeah, nobody was making any, so that kind of sucked. But Mom cooked a little something. I'll be honest, I forget what it's called. It's kind of like sinigang, but it's I feel like it starts with an I, and I can't remember what it's called. I know we had it all the time when we were kids because Dad liked it, but it's I think it's pork with cabbage and corn, and then you even get some of the bone marrow part in there. So it's kind of like a soup. So the way we were eating it is we put this in a bowl, and then we had a separate plate with our rice on it, so you could just put a little bit at a time. And I actually ate it with the patis, the fish sauce, which I used to not like, but in very small doses, I actually kind of liked it. So I think I'm going to be eating it more often now. Anyway, yeah, that was what Mom made. Let's see, I got there Tuesday, so I think that's what we had Tuesday night. And then, which way do I want to? I'm on the wrong window here. There it is again. And then I think this is Wednesday. Mom had like, this is from, God, why are words escaping me today? Luminati's. So I guess she had this frozen, so I don't know if this was from like around Valentine's Day, but they did like heart-shaped pizzas, which I was just like, I don't know if I'm okay with this because I feel like we just got less pizza.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not going to pass up some Lou's, so we ate it. It was pretty good. There's a better shot of it. I just kind of cut it in sort of quarters, and Mom's not trying to eat too much of it, so I ate the bigger pieces, which I'm okay with. Then we went to the Filipino restaurant, and this is a little video I took for Ashley and Christina because I was getting food before we left for Christina, and then also food to bring back to Kansas City. So
that's Picadilly right there.
Yeah, Mom said you make that. You know how to make that. So I might be asking you for a recipe, but
trust me, if I can make it, you can make it. Just go on YouTube. It's literally you just take roast beef, ground beef, put soy sauce in it.
Ground beef or ground pork?
Beef. You can just pork too.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that one's pork. But
soy sauce and like garlic.
Oh, okay.
And then when I was still making it, I was taking the jalapeno sauce from Trader Joe's and putting it in it. Sometimes I put too much, and it was really hot. I got sweaty eating it.
Yeah, because it's got a little bit of a tomato base, doesn't it?
You can put tomato paste. I was, and then I stopped doing it because I saw a lot of people don't put tomato paste in it.
Okay. We'll look it up and make it. But yeah, this is the place by Christina's. It's called Bistro Manila. And it's kind of like, what do you call it? Tutor? The point? Point. Yeah. It's kind of like that. So they have different stuff every day. Like, so this day they had some meatballs, chicken curry. I don't know what's in the meatballs, but I didn't get it because, I don't know, meatballs. Chicken curry, which I didn't skip also because, not a Filipino dish. And the picadillo. What's it called?
Picadillo.
Picadillo, that's it. Picadillo, sinigang. This is like a pata, I can't remember. It's something with the tocino meat, but a different sauce on it. I didn't get to try that. Mom got the sinigang. I got the picadillo, and then I also got, Mom got this is pork adobo.
Nice.
And so we both got combos, and the way the combo works is you get kind of like your to-go thing had the rice, the same part, and then you got two of the sides is the way they called it. So Mom got sinigang and pork adobo. I got the picadillo, and back here is the tocino.
Sinigang is that soup that tastes like pea.
It's kind of sour. And then the vegetables, obviously, I skipped that.
I still eat it if they offer it to me for free.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know why you think it tastes like pea. I guess I get it a little bit, but I didn't get to try this. But it just kind of looked like a Chinese restaurant dish. So it kind of looked like beef with broccoli without the broccoli. So that's why I went with tocino and the picadillo. But yeah, it was pretty good. I tried Mom's pork adobo, and it was probably my favorite thing they had. So I got that to go. So I brought it back to Kansas City, and we're gonna have that. I don't know, probably if not tomorrow, we'll freeze it and have it. I don't know, next week or whenever Ashley's off. And then we had halo halo, and boy, they had a good halo halo. They had the ube ice cream in there, and then the actual ube, and I don't remember. I think that's like the gelatin. I think this is like a little bit of flan, maybe. I don't ever actually know what all is in halo halo. I just, as the name would suggest, halo halo, for those that don't know Tagalog, means mix. So what you do is when you get, this is a dessert, and you mix it all together and then you eat it. So it's like ice chips. There's a bean in there, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the beans
like
are kind of
bean.
weird.
It's weird,
I'm
but
really big on the
it's
beans.
good.
I think that's what I like halo halo. I think
gelatin.
the beans are weird.
Yeah, this one wasn't too heavy on the beans. It was a good halo halo. I killed the whole thing and was cold because it was, all ice, all the crushed ice, but it was tasty. And then Thursday night, we took Mom out we all went to Benihana for Mom's dinner, for Mom's birthday, I mean. And Christina treated. So thanks, sis, for treating us to dinner. It was fun. Obviously they did the volcano and transitioned to the train, right? Choo choo, here we go. So if you've ever been to a teppanyaki or Benihana or any other teppanyaki, that's kind of the shtick. It's definitely entertaining, so, because I think we've all seen it dozens of times, and yeah, it's fun. This was kind of new to me.
Food to you? Did you catch food in your mouth?
No, I was all ready, and then he never did. He did do this. He made like a chicken out of the egg. It was kind of cool. But yeah, I totally wanted to catch the shrimp, and I even purposefully ordered a shrimp dish to make sure we were going to have shrimp to toss. And he didn't do it. So, that's okay. I wonder if they, health codes, maybe they're not allowed to anymore. I have no idea. But yeah, the chicken he cracked the egg and made a chicken. That was kind of cool. So maybe the egg did come before the chicken. I don't know. And then this is what I ordered. I went full serve. So I did a lobster and shrimp dinner. They give you the bowl of rice, but I always just dump it on my plate, so it's just all on there. And yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know if I took a picture of anybody else's stuff. So mine was lobster, scallops, and shrimp. And the shrimp was in addition to they give you the appetizer shrimp. So I had a lot of shrimp. And it was good. Had a couple of Sapporos with it that were tasty. And then Mom got a little birthday dessert. A little vanilla ice cream with a little whipped cream and looks like a Pocky stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Remember those?
Chocolate
awesome.
cracker.
So good. So good. Oh, there's Mom's halo halo, I think. Sort of repeat. Yeah, and then I got this is my food today. Kept it pretty healthy. A little chicken salad. And then some steak tacos for dinner tonight. But the one I wanted to show you that I think you are going to be interested in is what Skyline is doing for St. Patrick's Day coming up on Monday. And they are doing green three-way chilies, basically. So, I don't know if you noticed that, but it's kind of weird with the green noodles.
Yeah, it looks really gross. I'll definitely eat it. But it looks gross.
I would totally eat it. Because in the end, it's just
it's dye.
A couple drops of food coloring. But I'm in.
What does that look like coming out?
I don't know. I mean, in a way, it kind of looks like what it feels, what it already feels like. So
that's actually a 4-way right there.
That is a 4-way with the onions, yeah. So I said 3-way. I guess technically, it didn't say 3-way. It said Greenway. Happy Greenway Days. So if you are near a Skyline, which typically that's in Ohio, but I know they have, I think, 1 or 2 locations in Florida. And there's a couple in Indianapolis, and I feel like there might be one in Texas. I'm not sure. Kentucky, whatever. you can go join Skyline for Greenway Days and get green spaghetti in your 3, 4, or 5-way spaghettis.
I've been to Skyline in Kentucky. That's because it was a Cincinnati airport.
In the airport, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that basically counts as Cincinnati still, though. So, but yeah, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, definitely have Skylines. I know I've been to one in Tampa, Florida. I feel like there's one more state that has one, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Texas, maybe Arizona. But anyway, Skyline, if you want to send a green 3-way chili spaghetti my way or Alex's way, I think either of us would welcome it. Hashtag not sponsored.
It would be really gross by the time it got to me.
Yeah, send it frozen. I'm okay with that.
I still have
or
2
send
cans
it
of
separate
Skyline.
components.
I still have 2 cans of Skyline chili left. I think I want to bust one open soon. I think I want to do. I think I want to do macaroni and Skyline chili again.
Okay, I like it with the spaghetti. I'll be honest. I don't have any Skyline, but usually I don't mind getting like whatever generic chili from the store and doing it. It's still better than not having any. So, but yeah. Greenway Days at Skyline Chili this weekend, Sunday and Monday. So going into St. Patty's Day, if you're lucky enough to be close enough, I would recommend going and trying it out. But anyway, that, folks, is Mom's Spaghetti. I usually save Alex's segment for last because it's a little more fun. Actually, you know what? We'll do it first this week because we'll do Hey Dad, Watch This. This is kind of what replaced Out and About. Alex, were you out and about doing anything that you'd say things like, maybe not Hey Dad, Watch This, but just anybody like, hey, check this out?
Well, I don't take video of it because I'm participating, but
that's okay.
I jumped into my friend has a Muay Thai school, so I jumped into class today for 2 hours.
Ooh,
I was exhausted afterwards. Yeah, it was. I think I did about 45, 50 minutes of sparring. So I'm tired. I'm a little bruised. And then I saw the lift today, so I did a light lift.
Good for
from
you.
Home.
Good for you. I got my workouts in while I was
full lift.
Yeah, I got my lifts in while I was in Chicago, but when I got back, we played softball last night, so it was the start of our season last night. So I got to get out of my happy place and play a little softball, but I did not lift. Part of that was because I drove all the way back from Chicago. So that was, 8 hours. And then as soon as I got home, I was unloading a little bit and then changing and then grabbing my gear and heading down to where we play softball, which is about a half an hour away. So I was trying to beat the rush hour.
It's a far way to drive. When I play flag football, it's about it's nearby. It may take like 15 minutes to get there, but it's like slow driving.
Yeah.
And I actually have a game tomorrow, so I might be a little tired for that.
Yeah. I wish, I used to play in a league that was closer to downtown where I live. But one, it was more expensive, and two, we got a lot less games. So the leagues I play in now, we play double headers every week. So we get 2 games a week for, I think one is 6 weeks. The other one is like 8 weeks, where the downtown league, it cost more and you only got 1 game a week for 6 weeks. And then just the competition wasn't as good, so it wasn't as fun. Softball is one of those things where you're going to get more... Typically, you're going to get better competition in the suburbs. So that's why I play there. And yeah, even I actually did get a little bit of video. I got a little... Well, that was me fouling one off, but I got a little bit left in me. I'm not hitting bombs anymore, but I got...
It looks windy over there.
It was so windy, dude. The ball was just doing weird things. This one fell because the guy had it lined up and the wind just knocked it down. So it almost like pushed it back toward the infield and he couldn't get back to it. So because of the way it fell, I was able to turn it into a double. And then, as you'll see, I believe in just a second, I actually get to, there I go. Oh, nope, I only made it third that time. I think I scored on the next play. So, there I go. I didn't keep any of the video of me playing defense because, quite frankly, I played like shit on defense. So, oh, by the way, I played with another Filipino kid. This dude's the freaking Energizer Bunny. But, yeah, it was good to get back out on the field and get a few swings. I hit pretty well. I think I probably went 7 for 8 total, which that's across 2 games. In case anybody's wondering why that sounds like a lot of at bats. So, got a few line drives left in me. But yeah, it was fun to get back out. A little bit rusty, but
really windy.
It was very windy. I mean, it was windy to where, if the pitchers were timing it right, they could pitch the ball and have it like pitch it all the way outside and have it come back across the plate. And it worked. Like our pitcher Brad is really good at it. So yeah, I got to go out there and be a softball superstar last night, and it was windy, but it was fun. I'm pretty sore, I'll be honest. It was kind of an in-between temperature. I probably should have worn pants, but running felt pretty good. I got hurt last year and couldn't run for the last part of the season. I could barely walk. So getting out and running felt pretty good, but again, it was kind of an in-between temperature, so I started being a little more cautious because I felt like I was one awkward move from a real bad cramp. But I avoided it, and I think all of us, because I play on an older team, so most of us are late 30s and 40s. We got a few young guys, but yeah, I think we came out of that game feeling a little sore. But that's how it goes. So
I did come up with for my flag football games. I did come up with a touchdown dance. I scored a touchdown last week. I didn't do a dance last week. With what? Should I do a selfie while I'm doing it? I'm on the fucking field, dude.
Just set up your phone and point it at the field.
It's gonna get knocked over.
Oh, you think so? Well, and you guys, I guess you probably play both ways, so it's not like you're coming off.
And
the
then
field
we go around up and down the field.
Yeah, football would be hard.
When I scored a touchdown last week, I didn't do a dance, but I kind of taunted a player on the other team because we're buds. We played together before. We played on the same team.
Oh,
for a couple seasons.
I was like, were you like shit talking, or were you guys like shit talking, but because you guys know each other and it's funny that way?
Yeah. It's funny. It was more funny.
Okay,
I thought it was funny.
Well, that's how I do it.
He might think I'm an asshole now.
I don't go to like. I might in tournaments because other guys doing it, but some just kind of getting under the skin because everybody's playing to win. But I don't really. Usually, I'm more joking around because I don't know. I'm too old. I'm not that good anymore. So, if I'm shit talking, I don't know that I'm necessarily backing it up as much as I should if I'm going to talk like that.
In previous seasons, when I scored a touchdown, I did the Cole Kmet bat swing. I might just bring that back.
There you go.
It's nice. It's quick. It's low energy. I see people do like other dances, and I'm like, I'm not that coordinated. Well,
yeah. So, besides football, did you get out? Oh, you did your 2-hour class. What day do you play
Football's
football?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I have a late game too. The game's not till 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which I hate. I rather do it in the mornings just so that.
Oh, see, softball for
taking naps.
Softball, even though I play on the weekends, the weekend leagues. I don't join the weekend leagues, but I'll sub. Usually, they don't start till like 11 would be the earliest games. And then they might go as late as like 4 or 5. But during the week, our early games are at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 and 7:30, and then the late games would be 8:30 and 9:30.
Of course, those are during the week though. People kind of work.
Yeah.
I'm talking about on a Sunday. Tomorrow I'll probably try to do stuff early in the morning, so that after my game I'm just gonna lounge around and take a nap and watch TV.
Yeah, I get that. That'd be kind of cool. That's why I like when I play golf. I like getting like an early tee time on the weekends because that can be done by like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe even noon sometimes, depending on how early I go. And then especially like in the Midwest where it's humid, I can beat the heat and get home and just chill out for the rest of the day in the air conditioning. So I haven't been out to golf yet though, so hopefully I can do that soon. Are you taking up any golf yet, or are you sticking with the martial arts and the football?
I've never played golf in my life, other than putt-putt. That's when I was a kid.
Putt-putt's fun too. Do you ever get into any softball games?
I did when I was working for some company. We had a company team.
Oh, company team.
That was a very long.
Were you guys good?
13 years ago. No.
Yeah,
I don't do softball. Softball's not my thing. It's a lot of just standing there, waiting.
Which sucks because I remember like growing up, like you were a good hitter.
I did play kickball though for one season.
Oh yeah, kickball would be fun. Kickball.
I actually pulled in the first game. I pulled my butt muscle running the bases.
That's always fun. So you're like limping, taking half steps.
I was still able to move, but I had to be a little more cautious with it.
Yeah.
So my butt hurt for like several weeks.
Yeah, that's getting old. That's called getting old. Well, that's cool. So we're starting to get into some warmer months. Are you planning any trips? Whether it's your own trips or coming out to Chicago, going out to Chicago, or oh yeah, that is coming up. We are almost exactly 2 months away. 2 months and 5 days, to be exact.
I was just supposed to go up to LA late April for a Muay Thai test. I'm supposed to level up as an instructor, but I just got an email saying they postponed it. So I don't know when.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know when they're going to schedule that for. But it's cool because they get people from all over the country that come in.
Nice. Is that same camp that you used to go to before?
No, that's up in Oregon. That's in the middle of the woods.
Oh, okay.
It's a training camp, but it's at a gym in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. So at least you don't have to necessarily travel
not too far deep into Los Angeles either. It's a part of Los Angeles that I'm okay going to.
Gotcha. Well, good stuff. Well, cool. Well, yeah. We'll be talking about the wedding trip in probably over the next 2 months. We'll share some highlights with you on that. A few of them, maybe not everything, but a few of them. But yeah, I'd say that's what we got for Hey Dad, Watch This. I think we are going to move on to a little more playful stuff, and that is the ode to Alex's personal project, I Play Nerd. Did you get any new toys? I noticed you started your Masters of the Universe series.
No, just one. Wouldn't be for Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I thought you were going to do like a whole series.
Nah. Well, if I had more figures, I would, but
okay.
I only got one, then that's all I did. But I do have yet another Batman from the movies. Oh. This one's from Batman Begins, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale Batman, huh?
Yeah, from the 2005 movie, not from The Dark Knight, because it's a different suit.
I'd say he's my favorite Batman.
Most people won't be able to tell anyways.
But I'd be that. I mean, if you put them side by side, I'd be able to tell, but
I'm always about the cheap figures that they're making right now, so going back to The Simpsons, Itchy and Scratchy.
Oh, nice.
Scratchy I got from from Target, and then the big surprise, Itchy. They're a combo. You gotta get them together. So the video's gonna be both of them together. I got him at Five Below.
Oh, nice.
Five Below's carrying him. I heard they were carrying him, and I couldn't find this guy anywhere. So I just had Scratchy for like a month, and I was like, well, maybe I'll return it.
I thought you were gonna say you got it from Amazon.
Oh no. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. It actually costs more there because it's
I believe that,
pumping up the price. But they have it. They have it at Five Below. So I spent a good amount of time at Five Below yesterday. So I was like, it's been raining here, so I just went there and I was like, I'll just stay here for a little bit. And I'm like, I keep hearing they have Simpsons toys. I saw it once, and then the last time I went to the store, I couldn't find it anywhere. But I just didn't look hard enough because they have a lot of shit in there. You just have to find the right shelf, and then I found it. They actually had both of these there, but I already had Scratchy, so I got Itchy also.
Was Scratchy more or less expensive at Five Below? Or same price as Target?
Maybe a penny difference. Target may have them at $4.99.
So basically,
Five Below has it for $5 flat, and then I'm assuming Target just puts it at $4.99.
Okay, so basically the same price then. That's cool.
Yep.
It would have sucked if it was like, $3 or $4 difference. You're like, damn it.
Nah, I wouldn't have gotten it if they pump up the price. Because part of the value is getting these for so cheap.
Yeah,
$5 each.
I hear you. Well, that's cool. I didn't get any new toys. Got to work on cleaning up the shit I have, so that's my project over the next week, is getting a little more organized. I actually have a whole stack of tax paperwork I need to scan and get an appointment set up with our tax accountant so we can get those done. And then, man, I actually forgot to tell you, well, I might have mentioned it last week. I don't know if I did or not, but before I went to Chicago, we actually took Monday last week. And speaking of, you had mentioned Costa Rica, so it made me think about it. But we got our marriage license. So we got our marriage license, and then while I was driving, Ashley got an appointment set up with a judge so we can make it legal. That way we've got that part taken care of before we go to Costa Rica. So in 2 weeks... I thought you
were gonna put your marriage license on screen. I was gonna be like, yo, dude, it's gonna have your last name on it.
No, it's not signed yet anyway, so it's technically I'm not married yet, but I will be in a couple weeks. So Mom's actually going to come down for it. I need to call Dad and tell him though. Surprise, Dad. I don't know that he's going to want to come out, but probably not. I feel like he'll be okay just wait until Costa Rica, and then at some point we'll do a Catholic wedding too, so we'll need him around for that one too. But yeah, so one step closer to being hitched. So looking forward to it, so we can get that part done, and then just look forward to the celebration. So it'll be cool. Any other news in iPlay Nerd? Or you have anything else coming up? Any previews or hints or teasers to talk about for some of your upcoming stuff?
No, I gotta get another toy hunt video going though. I tried to get one during the weekend.
Okay.
Today I didn't get a whole lot because I was just tired after training. So I only went to one Target. Then I was gonna go to another two of them after I got cleaned up. But I decided to watch Paradise instead.
What do you think, dude? Do you like it?
I finished up the season not too long ago.
It's good, right?
Yeah, dude. That's good storytelling, and the way they use music, it's really creative.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but it's a mild spoiler. So they'll insert a song in some way, shape, or fashion. Usually, say a more classical song, 80s or 70s. I don't think they really. Maybe they got into the early 90s, and they'll just insert it somewhere like you won't even really think about it. So maybe someone will start singing it. It's one of the characters. And then towards the end of the episode, when it's a little more dramatic or way more dramatic, they'll play that song again. But it's a remake of the song, a more modernized version. So it's made.
I hadn't noticed that.
It's made to be like made for a dramatic scene.
Sure.
That kind of sort of wraps up the episode. So I thought that was just a brilliant way to use music with that TV show, which already had great writing.
Yeah,
great characters.
What a cool story. So, Ashley's one of those who is impatient about like next episode. Like she's the person that when she's reading a book, she reads the last chapter first, so she knows how it ends. So yeah, they definitely got the cliffhanger right on that one. So we're already itching for the next season. I'm just, man, am I hoping that it's not like 2 years before the next season starts.
Yeah. I looked on Wikipedia.
Suck.
I mean, it just got renewed for a second season in February. But there's nothing says they don't say anything on when they're gonna start filming.
I was saying, so at the earliest I would say would be late next fall or winter.
Possibly. I mean, they gotta put together the schedule. Now
Yeah, like I said,
renewed.
at the earliest. So,
but then, this actor is doing another project, so he can't do it until a later date. This actress is busy. I'm thinking they're not going to start filming for a year.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like at the earliest would be like late next fall. That could easily turn into 18 months for the next season.
I think it's 2 years.
You think it'll be 2 years? God, I hope.
I think it's going to take close to a year to start filming. It's going to take however many months to film, plus editing, plus strategic placement of when you release it.
Yeah. Because I'm definitely gonna have to watch the whole first season again before I watch the second season whenever it's coming out.
I bet by the time we get the second season, I'll be like, "What the hell's Paradise?"
Yeah. That's a very real possibility too. I wonder if they ever take that kind of like, man, we better get something out while like it's fresh and people are into it, and I don't know, but I do like it. You know what else I like that I started watching? I started watching it on accident. And I don't know if I brought it up last week or not, but it's on Netflix. It's called Running Point. It's a series. It's a comedic series. It's got oh crap, what's her name? Kate Hudson. She's really the only like recognizable actress that I can think of. Running Point. Let's see here. Kate Hudson, Mindy Kaling. I don't know if she's in it. Oh yeah, she's in it. She's a little Asian girl. Who else is in this cast?
Some douchebags. I'm on Netflix right now looking at.
Oh, well, yeah, they're supposed to look like douchebags. It's like this like.
Oh, is that where they own a? Yeah, you talked about it last week or last episode.
Man, I'm still watching it. It's entertaining, dude. I don't know. I didn't have any expectations for it, so I think that helped. Like I was just turning it on. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'll just play it while I'm cleaning up, right? And all of a sudden I was sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, this is funny. So then I was like, I got 2 episodes in. I'm like, Ashley's gonna love this. So I restarted it with her, and she got hooked on it too. So we're probably gonna watch an episode or 2 when she gets home tonight.
Does she already know how it ends?
Huh? Well, no, she doesn't, and I know she hasn't watched the ending yet because otherwise Netflix it would tell you like what episode you're on. So
there's a new movie that dropped to Netflix called Electric State that people are talking about.
Yeah,
I think they're talking about it for not good reasons.
Oh, really? It looked.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole preview, but it did look kind of interesting. Like it's got
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby
Chris
Brown.
Pratt.
That's her name. Oh, Chris Pratt's in it too. I didn't even know to see that part. I didn't watch the whole preview, but
he looks all. He needs a haircut and a shave. And
maybe that's why I didn't recognize him. But it looked kind of interesting. So we were talking about watching it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if we will or not, but it's on Netflix, so might check it out. That's a movie though, right? It's not a series.
It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why it's getting a lot of criticism is because I think it was like $320 million to make, which I'm kind of. I have a hard time believing that because it's a Netflix movie and they're not going to have a budget that high.
I don't know. Netflix is starting to do some big things, and they're putting a lot of
but
they're
it's
just
also
putting all kinds of shit out there. So I mean,
if it's released in a movie theater,
shit.
if it's made by Netflix, released in a movie theater, yeah, they could probably get a budget for over 200 million. But this is straight to streaming. They're not going to get.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I don't see them approving a $300 million budget for a straight to streaming movie.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Well, we'll see. I'll probably check it out. If it sucks, I'll probably stop it like a quarter of the way through. But, the great thing about Netflix is if you don't like it, turn it off and watch something else. But anyway, that is I Play Nerd. We're kind of already seeping into it. The breaking to us news. And I feel like this is something I just saw this like a few minutes ago, so I'm gonna bring it up. I don't think I have it up. Yeah, Jesus. California man, I don't know if you saw this. Wins $50 million in lawsuit over burns from Starbucks tea. Guys, folks, if you want a hot drink, guess what? It's gonna be hot.
Oh, did he order it hot? Or did he order it iced tea?
I didn't even read it. I just saw the headline. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really happening again. So it's funny because over like the last year I was noticing like, oh man, like places are serving like hot drinks actually hot again, where there was a time when you would order like coffee and it was just like lukewarm, kind of dating all the way back to like the McDonald's lawsuit from a long, long time ago. And I remember I've been thinking like, man, I'm glad like places are serving hot drinks again and they're actually hot and they're going to be, when I pour it into my Yeti tumbler, it's going to be hot for a long time. Well, I feel like this is about to change that all over again. $50 million. And no, I haven't read this yet. So, a delivery driver has won $50 million in a lawsuit after being seriously burned when a Starbucks drink spilled in his lap at a California drive-thru.
So he's driving for Uber Eats and
I guess. A jury found Friday for Michael Garcia, who underwent skin grafts. Like, I get it. He got pretty badly burned, but you wanted a hot drink. Like, a hot drink, it's going to burn you if you spill it on yourself. Like, I don't know. Be more careful. I don't know. That's disappointing to me. Because it's going to affect the quality of product that anybody that serves hot beverages or soup for that matter is going to be able to provide, because you have to serve lukewarm so that it won't burn anybody, just to avoid the lawsuits. But that means the quality of your product is worse for it. So I haven't read the whole thing. I get it. He got burned. That sucks. Sorry you're clumsy. I don't know how I feel about that. One thing I am disappointed about though, and it's going to be it's already going to affect us. I don't know if it may affect you. Southwest is charging for their check bags now. So that sucks. Apparently they made a lot more money in a single day because of it. But if you're not familiar with Southwest, historically they were known for, priority seating, so priority boarding, but not assigned seats. So if you paid for the priority boarding, like priority A boarding, you got on the plane first, and then you could pick your seat, put your bag away, and you can basically get the front seat. And then I think it was priority A, priority B, priority C. Maybe the bigger flights might have a priority D, but they didn't do assigned seats. They have since changed that as of, I believe, sometime within the last 6 months or less. And now, unfortunately, they are charging for check bags.
The price of everything's going up these days, and it's not going to go down.
I can't blame them. They are just trying to keep up because, I saw some of the research for why they started doing assigned seats, and it makes sense.
Wait, are they doing assigned seats?
Huh?
Are they doing assigned seats now?
Yeah.
I missed that part. That sucks.
Yeah, that was...
Actually, that's better.
I don't...
It's probably better.
I was okay. I liked it. I liked it because that meant I could pay the upgrade to priority A boarding and then get there early enough to be first in line and get whatever seat I wanted as soon as I got on the plane.
Yeah, but if you want a good seat, you're going to pay for it anyways. So instead, they pretty much just changed the name of it, say assigned seats versus priority boarding.
Well, no, because if you pay the upgrade to priority A, then you get rewarded by getting there early. Versus assigned seats, you can get there whatever time you want, and you're still going to get the seat that you were assigned. Which I see the upside and the downside with both ways. I'm just going to miss the just the priority boarding over the assigned seats, and then the check bags kind of sucks too.
Check bags sucks.
For a long time they were doing. You have 2 check bags, so like if I was going on a trip where I was going to be playing golf, I could check my golf bag and actually no, I would usually just have a carry-on suitcase, but then check my golf bag and it would fly for free. That is not the case anymore, which again, I get it. So it is what it is. Southwest has to keep up just like anybody else. I was pretty shocked when, I don't know if you remember this, they were attempting to merge with, I can't remember if they were trying to merge with Frontier and or Spirit Airlines, and it got blocked. Well, they're just trying to combine resources and assets. It got blocked though, which is weird to me because the merger wasn't even going to make them the 3rd largest airline. So to block it seems kind of, I don't know. It seems kind of messed up.
Maybe because Spirit sucks that much. They're like, no, we don't want Southwest's name to get sullied by Spirit.
Spirit is god awful. We are probably going to fly.
But luckily, it was only from Las Vegas to Orange County, so it wasn't even that long of a flight.
So they do a lot of flights to Vegas from pretty much everywhere.
You look around, you're like, where do I plug in my phone? Nowhere.
Nope. Got to bring your own.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. Can I have a water? Yeah, that'll be like $5.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hell, just to bring your fucking carry-on suitcase, you got to pay $50 for that.
Yep. There's that too.
I think they let you have a quote-unquote personal item, so like your purse or a backpack. I think they don't charge for that, but carry-on suitcase they charge for, check bag they charge for, any food, any drink they charge for. It sucks. It's garbage. But we will probably end up flying Spirit when we go to Vegas in a few months. So it is what it is. They have cheap flights to Vegas, so I guess we can pay more for a different flight, but I'd rather not do that. Anyway, moving on. We had a confirmed case of the measles here in the Midwest. Kansas health officials confirmed the first case since 2018. I didn't get to read all the way through this, but this was from earlier in the week. So, yeah, a few days ago. Looks like it actually got updated since I even looked at it the first time, but that was from Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. And sounds like they've got it pretty much contained, but they are definitely keeping an eye on things to make sure they're, obviously prevent an outbreak, and hopefully that doesn't become a large issue where we all have to quarantine again. I actually thought people got immunizations when they were babies for the measles. But I don't know. I might have to read through that again because it looks like I said, it got updated, so might have missed some of it. Have you heard of any cases out there in California?
No, I don't know what's going on in the Midwest. You guys are spreading
Midwest,
some weird diseases. You're the new Wuhan.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, the Midwest is just weird in general. It was 80 degrees, I believe, on Thursday in Kansas City, from what Ashley told me. And it is snowing right now. Saturday night, it's snowing in Kansas City from 80 degrees 2 days ago. I was playing softball, and the early games, it was easy, shorts and t-shirt and shorts. I had a long sleeve shirt and was comfortable enough, shorts and a long sleeve shirt. Later in the night today, snowing. Like literally right now, it's snowing outside. Fucking crazy. Welcome to the Midwest. Who might not be in the Midwest for his pro debut? Will Howard, who's been linked. I've seen a couple things. They're saying he could potentially be drafted by Pittsburgh. I also saw Vegas on that, but no Midwestern teams. So Will Howard might be drafted. I think he's going to be a project quarterback, which is kind of weird because
he'll be a QB3.
Yeah, they're predicting he might be drafted as early as like the third round, which to me sounds early for Will Howard. Love you, Will Howard. You took us to the championship, but
his numbers are really good.
Third round.
Because he's probably, if you just look at stats, he has some of the best stats out of all the QBs.
Yeah, but he had an embarrassment of riches with the Ohio State receivers, the Ohio State O-line, and even the running backs. I don't know that he's going to have that if he goes to Pittsburgh or
Pittsburgh
Vegas.
Pittsburgh might get Aaron Rodgers.
I saw that because Fields already went somewhere else. Wilson's about
Fields
to
is
sign
on the
somewhere
Jets.
else.
Fields and Garrett Wilson.
Trading places.
And I think they got an O lineman from Ohio State that played with Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can still draft some. Maybe they'll draft like Travion Henderson. I kind of want the Bears to draft Travion Henderson though.
That'd be cool. I mean,
early second round.
Let's keep working on the O line.
Well, that's what I want for the first round pick.
Yeah. But
left tackle.
Yeah, I mean, both Travion Henderson and
Quinshon Judkins. I'll take Quinshon Judkins on the Bears.
They're projected to be second round, maybe third round. I think they were both predicted in the second round, weren't they? Projected.
Yeah, I think both. I think they'll be second round, which is why I want the Bears to grab them with one of their second round picks, and then they can also grab JT Tuimoloau or Jack Sawyer.
Ooh, I like that. build up the defense, bring back the monsters of the Midway, which honestly their defense wasn't bad last year. They were just on the field so damn much. I mean, you only do.
Tired.
What's that? Yeah,
So they were tired.
You only do so much when your fucking offense keeps going 3 and out. So, but yeah, we'll see what Will Howard does in the pros. He didn't have. I think he had some flashes in the combine, but not the best combine. I also think the way the press presented his combine, they kind of showed it as a pretty bad combine, and it wasn't as bad as the way it was being portrayed. But it wasn't superstar stuff by any means. But I mean, he's gonna get drafted, and he's a big kid. He's what, 6'4"?
He's a big dude.
He's mobile. He can move a little bit. He's doesn't have like the strongest arm, but he's got enough, and he's accurate. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Will Howard. The projections right now seem to be either Pittsburgh or Vegas, and interestingly enough, in Vegas he'd be reunited with Chip Kelly. So
yeah, that's cool.
That could be a good one.
I thought Vegas picked up someone. Their starting QB.
Did they pick up Gardner Minshew? Or no?
Oh no, I think it's Seattle. Seattle picked up Sam Darnold.
Where did Geno just go? Did Geno just go? Geno just went to.
Maybe he went to
the Raiders. So he'd be backing up Geno Smith. Man, that's 2 very different looks though, as far from quarterback.
Well, Geno Smith is just a placeholder. He's just a placeholder until they get someone better.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if Will Howard becomes like a project quarterback for them. But like, how do you build an offense that's, if Geno goes down and they have to put Will Howard in, like that, they're 2 very different quarterbacks from what I can tell. So I don't know that he makes sense in Vegas, but like Chip Kelly's there, and Chip Kelly has a lot of trust in him. So we'll see. We'll see. One more for you, not to scare anybody that's getting ready to fly, but did you see this in the Denver airport? No. Well, they had taken off from Colorado Springs. I think they were supposed to be going to Dallas or Houston, and something went wrong. They made an emergency landing in Denver, and then one of the engines caught on fire, and they had to evacuate the plane. They had people going down the slides and stuff. I think am I sharing it? Yeah. So I believe, from what I can tell, there was a few minor injuries, but nothing serious. So luckily, nobody was too badly hurt. Everybody got off safe. They're not sure what happened, but I'll tell you what, the airline industry has taken a few hits this last few months. Starting with the big one was obviously the collision with the Black Hawk helicopter in Washington. You had a near miss in O'Hare, but that one looked like it was a.
That was at Midway, not O'Hare.
Oh, was it Midway? My fault on that one. But yeah, that was a close one, and it looked like there was a corporate pilot that just wasn't listening to air traffic control directions and started to cross the runway. And luckily, I think it was a Southwest pilot, figured it out, and he touched down and had to pull right back up and get back in the air to avoid the collision. So I'm assuming the pilot of that corporate plane probably isn't allowed to fly anymore. I would think. But yeah, a few close calls, and then obviously those are on the heels of the issues with like United having like a door blow out of the plane mid-flight and a few other things. So
good times.
Taking a little bit of a hit, but I would still venture to say it is still statistically the safest form of travel. So I'm not letting it deter us. We'll just say that. Knock on wood. So, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you picked up on it, but the alarm went off. So we will be, I think we're going to start closing this out. Before we do, I'd like to remind you out there in podcast land to leave us a comment with any fact checks, ideas, just comments on anything we're talking about. We'd love to hear what you have to say. If you'd like to support us, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you know when our episodes are coming out. We're a little bit sporadic right now, just kind of adjusting to life and making sure we can still get at least one episode out a week for you guys to hopefully enjoy with us. If you would like to contribute anything and would like to do it more anonymously, you can also email us at gajpodcast@gmail.com.
Also, check out our OnlyFans page.
Yeah, we're gonna start that soon. OnlyFans. It's under Diddy.
It's under GAJ. Like, what's GAJ? Is that a new type?
And by under Diddy, I mean the name of the channel is Under Diddy.
Not physically under Diddy. A little slippery here.
A little slippery slope. Boom. All right. Enough of the cheesy jokes. Guys, thanks for joining us for another show. Hopefully you are enjoying what we are doing. We are getting into our closing thoughts. What do you have for us, Alex?
There is a trend of people with Cybertrucks rebranding their Cybertrucks. I don't know if you've seen this. It's fucking hilarious. Actually, it's just all Teslas. I think all Teslas with Cybertrucks
or whatever.
Or having male genitalia drawn on them. But I've seen somewhere it's a Cybertruck, but on the back it says Rivian.
I did see that one. That one's pretty funny, actually. I've seen a bunch of them getting vandalized, like with spray paint. And then,
I think
quite frankly,
people with Teslas in general are trying to rebrand their cars because they don't want to be seen with a Tesla. So they'll get like Audi logos attached to it. I would see a Tesla where it just says like Toyota on it or like Geo Metro. It's really ridiculous.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Geo Metro would be awesome. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Or like Hummer.
Yeah. I saw a Tesla today when I was at the gym. It wasn't rebranded. It just said Anti-Elon Tesla Club.
Oh, nice.
Maybe it was rebranded. I didn't really look at the back. I just saw the sticker on the side.
Mom said that somebody down the street from her has one of the Cybertrucks, and she thinks they started parking it in the garage so that it doesn't get vandalized. So anyway,
if you vandalize, it's probably going to look better.
Yeah. Well, they already had a recall on the Cybertrucks because they've got that like
they explode
aluminum body. No, they so you could order them with a wrap from the factory, and they didn't do a good job of realizing what was going to happen because moisture gets underneath a wrap. Like a lot of times you have to spray down the body to put the wrap on so you can line it up right. Well, the moisture getting underneath the wrap was making the fucking body rust. So they recalled them to pull all the wraps off. So you can't get a wrap from the factory anymore on the Tesla Cybertruck.
I saw somewhere they went through a car wash and the car stopped working after that.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
When I was at the Filipino restaurant last week, one rolled by with a little Filipino lady in it. And I was like, what the hell? How'd you get in that thing? You have a big stool that carries you up there? Did someone give you a boost?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Cybertrucks aren't that high. I know some of them are like
old Filipino ladies are not tall.
That's true. That is true. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I have a closing thought. Just because I saw a board game at the Goodwill store for Blockbuster Video, my closing thought this week is be kind. Rewind. All right, guys.
Blockbuster night.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. With some popcorn. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us for another show. We are about to get out of here, so we are queuing up the music, and we'll just say thanks for joining us for yet another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Have a good week, everybody. We will see you next time.